Hello there, my name is Martin from Rimmers Music, and today I'm down at Yamaha to have a look at the new CLP700 range. So I've got with me here today the CLP775, and I've just had a play of it and it is absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to play it for you. Personally, I think that sounds absolutely brilliant, and there's a reason for that. That's the Yamaha CFX concert grand. So if you've never heard of that before, CFX is Yamaha's own concert grand piano. It's the flagship in the Yamaha acoustic pianos. Typically, it's a nice sounding, brighter sounding piano. It really is nice to play and listen to. So that's one of the new features on this particular model. So we've got the CFX concert grand. Was on the previous generation, but now Yamaha have upgraded the sample and it sounds even more brilliant than it did before. Okay, there's another feature on there as well, or another piano called the Bosendorfer Imperial Grand. Again, it was on the previous generation of pianos as well, but it's now been upgraded to make it sound even better. Now, just before I play that, because I'm going to have to switch to the little keypad, and this is a brand new keypad designed specifically for this model. Okay, so it's a touchscreen. So on the previous models, it's obviously different keys that you press. And the good thing is as well, when you're not using it, it actually switches off and almost makes it not look like a digital piano. So it's really good. Nice and easy to use. So if you just want to select the Bosendorfer, literally just press it like that. Okay, so this is the Bosendorfer Imperial Grand. So in contrast to the CFX, the Bosendorfer is more typically mellow, softer sounding piano. It's a German brand, Bosendorfer, and it costs quite a bit of money, but it is absolutely fantastic. So you've got two of the world's greatest pianos sampled and put inside the piano there. So you've got the CFX, brighter, and the Bosendorfer, which is a more mellow sound. Okay, as well as that, there's a lot more sounds in there. So again, I just go back to my screen, and let's say I wanted something a bit more specific, so I wanted a particular type of sound. So I just need to touch my screen again, select the voice, and this time I'm going to select maybe, I don't know, maybe a pop piano. Okay, so I've got a pop grand piano now. So there are a range of different piano sounds in there. All of them sound absolutely brilliant, by the way. Just picked a couple so you can hear them. Now, because it's digital, there are other sounds built in there as well. So let's say I wanted an electric piano. Again, nice and easy. Select voice, scroll down and across. So now I've picked a nice sort of funky electric piano sound. different. So now I'm going to try something, I don't know, let's pick an organ sound this time. Okay, so we've got, let's try the organ tutti. So this is a big full organ sound. And again, different organ sounds in there, but I'm going to just finish off with a nice string sound. Okay, so nice strings. So that's just a few of the different sounds that you can get. There's lots more in there that I've not played. Just a few of the sounds for you. So now, before we talk about all the features, I want to talk about the actual experience of the piano itself. Now, this is, as I've already said, it's absolutely brilliant. But there's reasons it's absolutely brilliant. Now, first of all, you've got the action of the keys itself. So this is the Grand Touch. The improved Grand Touch action. So the best way to explain that very simply is it feels like an acoustic piano. So when you play it, it's fully weighted, it's got a nice balance to it, everything about it feels great. And also you've got synthetic ebony and ivory key tops, so obviously that makes it feel nicer on top, and the key itself is wooden inside. So if you combine all them together, it feels absolutely brilliant. Now, as well as feeling brilliant, it sounds great as well, and that's because of the speaker system. So you've got a really powerful speaker system in there. So the benefit of that is it makes the tone far clearer. So the clarity of the sound is really nice, and it's also very warm and full as well, which, if you combine everything together, just makes the experience very nice. Okay, so that's the actual piano itself. Now, one thing I do want to talk about, going back to the sounds, which I almost forgot about actually, but there's a new feature on there called Piano Forte. Now, what Yamaha have done with this very cleverly, I've sampled some 18th and 19th century pianos. So if I wanted to play, say for example, some Mozart, there's a sample in there that they've done that would sound exactly like Mozart's own piano. So it's brilliant if you play Mozart or any other classical music, but in particular Mozart. So let's have a listen. The benefit of that, of course, it's going to be almost hearing what Mozart heard as well. So let's just scroll across to that, and I'm going to try and make up some Mozart on this. Okay, not too sure what Mozart would have thought about that, but nevertheless. And the other one in there as well is Chopin as well. So again, not the exact piano that Chopin used, but a piano similar to what Chopin would have used. It's been sampled, put inside, and this is the effect. So let's go to that sound. There you go. So this is the Chopin sound. Okay, so if you do play any of that type of music, it's brilliant to actually play some of it with that sound on, because again, it's like stepping time a little bit. So, but a really enjoyable feature anyway. Some of the other features that I just want to talk about, built-in metronome again. So that's just a little click that you can speed up and slow down. It's very useful for practicing if you want to slow something down and speed up as you get more confident with it. Some rhythms in there as well. Now, the rhythms on the previous generation were there as well, but what Yamaha have done with this one is they've added bass line in there, so it makes it, it transforms the playing experience into something completely different, and it's a lot of fun. So I'll just give you a quick example of that. Okay, so that's there's lots of variations of that, by the way. On top, you've got a record feature. So if I just wanted to do a quick record, click the button, play something very quickly, and then I can play it back. So that's very, very useful if I just want to check my playing on something, or want to see what something might sound from a bit of a distance away. If you wanted to take that a step further, by the way, there is a USB output, so you could record to an external device like a computer, which probably opens up quite a whole new world of capability. But it's got that if you need it. Okay. Underneath, you've got a dual headphone socket, so you can put not one but two headphones in there, which is great if you, like me, don't like people listening to me practice, or if you want to play with a teacher as well. That's great. There is a feature on there now. It's not new, but they've now added it onto both the CFX and the Bosendorf sample, and it's a feature called binaural sampling. Now, what that means is if you put headphones on, you think about the sound sounds like it's coming from the headphones directly in. With binaural sampling, it sounds like it's coming from the piano, which is really what you would expect. If you think about sitting at a piano, you want that sound to come directly at you, not through the headphones. Now, that's what binaural sampling does. It gives the effect that it's coming from the front as opposed to the side, so it's very, very effective. And the best way to perhaps describe that, it is a bit strange at first, but the best way to describe it is it's almost like not having headphones on at all. So it's actually really brilliant. Okay, so that's the binaural sampling. A few other features that you probably want to know about as well. The pedals, so it comes with the traditional 3 pedals that you would expect on a piano. Your sustain pedal, your sostenuto, and of course your soft pedal. Okay, when you're not using it, you've got a lovely lid. Okay, so again, this protects it from dust and other elements, and when you're not using it, turns it into a nice piece of furniture. Okay, so just so you know, it does come in different colours. This isn't the only colour. There's lots available. And I'm going to talk to you about this thing here. This is the app that Yamaha have created. It's called Smart Pianist. Now, it's available for Apple and Android, and very, very simply works. It's compatible with the piano. On this particular model, by the way, almost forgot. You can connect wirelessly because it's got Bluetooth MIDI, so you don't need a cable, you don't even need a dongle. You can actually just configure it so it connects directly with the piano. And the other features allows you to, you can change the sounds, you can add certain things in, you can record. And something that's really good as well, which we tried before, was the Bluetooth audio. So if you've got some music on your iPad or your tablet, you can actually stream it through the piano itself. So not only is it a musical instrument and a piano, it's a fantastic sound system as well. We've just cranked it up and nearly broke a window over there. It's pretty powerful. So it's a really, really good sound system as well. Now, just to summarise, obviously there's lots of new features on there that are brilliant. We've got a new, brand new action which absolutely feels amazing. You've got the new samples, or the new graded samples of CFX and Bosendorf. You've got an improved speaker system. You've got a fantastic screen, which is very, very easy to use. And again, it just when you're not using it, it'll very quickly switch itself off. Nice lid. And I honestly say, as a piano player, it's probably the best digital piano playing experience that I've had today. It really is amazing to play, so you probably need to try it at some point. If you do want any more information, by the way, on this, or for a more detailed spec, if you visit our website at rimmersmusic.co.uk, or feel free to call one of our shops and we'll be happy to talk to you about it. Okay, thanks for watching.